Hi everyone. So it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I've had a few issues trying to film. I'm actually using an old phone, so I'm hoping that this works. I've had quite a busy few months since I've last been on. I can't even remember the last time I was actually on YouTube and I'd filmed something and put it on. So I'm kind of just trying to get back into the swing of it and just trying to put some videos up. I have had a few people messaging me and requesting me to put some videos up. So this is just kind of for those people. You can follow me on my social channels. I'm quite active on Instagram. I will post a link in the description below so you can follow me if you are on there. But I just wanted to show you my spiritual room because I've had quite a few changes towards the back end of last year and just wanted to go through it with you really. So this is my goddess altar. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this. I've updated it slightly, so it used to be opposite my window, but now it's just next to it. It did originally have Persephone and Aphrodite on there, but the more that I work with Aphrodite, the more that I realise the energies that I work with are just purely Aphrodite. I've been looking a lot into the darker aspect of Aphrodite. So although she's the goddess of love, she is also that passion that comes with a lot of kind of dark emotions that you can get. So I'm kind of exploring the energies that comes with that. So it's kind of reflected in the light and the dark half on my altar. So there's not much that has actually changed on it. I'm trying to think if there is anything that's new. I don't think there is. Oh, so I've got this one here, which is my rose quartz gem tree. I got it from one of my White Witch boxes. It's one of the past boxes that I've had. It just sits there because I just think it fits in quite well with it. I am still trying to update my main kind of candles that's on this altar, which is this blue one here, and then I've got the black one that's here. I'm wanting to look at starting to make my own candles that I can incorporate herbs and essential oils and things into. So for the now, at the moment, I just kind of dress tea lights when I'm burning them, so I think this is the one that's dressed at the moment. With some oils that I have, I can't remember where I got them from or who got me them, but I've got some oils that I kind of use just as kind of like devotional oils. I have my Wheel of the Year, which is from Glastonbury. I got that a few years ago. It's set to in bulk as we are now in February. We've had our snow. There was snow on the ground for Imbolc, which was beautiful. I'm not a fan of the cold. I definitely kind of shine more in summer, even though I'm an autumn baby. Summer is probably one of my favourites. Autumn will always be my favourite season, but summer is a very, very close second. But I find it very beautiful and very peaceful and calming when there is snow in the ground and it's very quiet and it's that snow that crunches underfoot and gives you that childlike wonder of the world again. I do really like that. But other than that, I haven't really got much that's changed on here. I've got bits underneath. I'm going to show you a few more bits around my room. Let me just move myself out of the way so you can actually see. So I'm not the tidiest of witches. I do have a lot of things that I kind of collect. And it all goes under here. I've got some candles and some gem elixirs that I have there. And I think under here is just, yeah, it's oracle cards that I've got under that bit, which is obviously my cloth for my altar top. And then on the bottom of here, I have a moon, it's like a hairpin, I think it is, that I've got clipped onto the bottom. And then I've also got a heart, which says, blessed be. A lot of the things that's in this room come from White Witch box. I'm not endorsed by them in any way, but if you are interested, I will pop a link in the description below because I do really like the boxes. I get them every month. My latest one has to make its way into my room yet, but I have got January's box, so February's box will come towards the end of the month. So then along my window, so my goddess altar now sits here, and then my window's here, whereas before I used to sit on the other side, so it was kind of facing the window. So on here I've just got some kind of generic things that's along here. I don't think I've got much new. That one's new. Don't let anybody steal your magic. I'm running out of space on my door to hang signs, so for now they're just kind of going across the window. There's a bit of work that I want to do on here, but I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet. I need to get a blind for the window because at the moment it is just an empty window. But I want to get a blind for that just to protect some of the things that I've got in here from the sunlight, because I get a lot of sunlight in here, especially in summer. And I've got my beautiful pen. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen her before. I don't often actually write with her because she's very hard to write with, but I love the pen. A friend got me her when she went away, one of my Coven sisters. But I think she's absolutely beautiful. So she sits there. And then if I swing around here and move again. So this is the reason why a lot of things have changed in here. So I got this cabinet from my mum last year, I think it was. Must have been last year. And it originally belonged to my grandfather. It's made of original walnut and it's still got its original kind of features on there. Nothing's ever been changed. It's even got some kind of chips and things that run along it. That's the damage that it's had since it's been in my family. So it's been passed down for a few generations. I've enjoyed working on my family tree, so to be able to start getting things that are kind of ancestral like this is absolutely amazing. So I have got this unit, and then I've also got this buffet which I'm sat on. I've got a cover on it at the moment, but if I move it out of the way, I have got this buffet which belonged to my great grandmother, and it's probably a little bit older than my cabinet. It needs recovering and it needs repainting, but for now that's kind of what it looks like. This is, I don't know how old this is, but it is quite old. My mum was going to bin it and I said you can't bin it, so I brought it home with me and it now sits in here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the space yet. I started kind of using it, so I've got a few things that I just sit on top, but I haven't really kind of maximised the space out yet. I don't burn candles on this level just because it's got a top on and I don't want to ruin the wood underneath. So I don't burn anything on this level, and rather than on the window, she sits now on here. But on the top bit, I have got a candle that I do burn, which is now currently burning. And then there's just a few more bits and pieces that I've collected. This I got from White Witch Box. I am the dreamer of my dream. A lot of work for me to be doing at the moment for my dreams. I'm not quite sure what it's going to entail, but it's a good reminder of all the hard work that I need to put in for me. And there's only me that can make them come true, really. There's a few other bits and pieces. I don't really use the boxes for much other than just storing some things in. And then I've got my vase, which is a decoration that I started but I've not finished. It was something that I was doing as part of a red tent gathering, but I haven't quite got that off the ground and that's still sat there not decorated. So eventually it will get decorated. This beautiful thing is a candle. I don't know whether I will ever burn it because I think it's beautiful and it's decoration. The wax is the cactus and then the pot is stone, so that's not a candle, it is sat in a stone holder, but I think the candle's beautiful how it's been made. I do like interesting candles that are like that, but I tend to find if I get them I don't burn them because they look really pretty. So it's kind of an ornament rather than a use at the moment, but it does look very nice. I'm going to show you up top because I don't often show you. So up here, just be careful I don't burn myself on my candle. I have some books that I use, some oracle cards which belong to my fiance, and just some journals and things that I fill in. I'm not going to get it down because I don't want to drop anything on my candle and set a fire off in my little room. But this one right here is one that I had made by Crystal Moon Emporium. Let me just see if I can. I'm not going to get it down because my candle is literally just underneath it. But this was something that I had made. I was speaking to one of the ladies that owns Crystal Moon Emporium while I was at Thornborough, Beltane at Thornborough last year, and one of the books that I was looking at while I went away to think about it, it sold. So I ended up speaking to her and she ended up making me that one. And at the time I wanted something that I could use as a journal, but I didn't know what I needed the journal for. But then I started to work with Aphrodite and start to explore the idea of priestesshood with her. So that's what I use that journal for. I do use it. I tend to write about dreams and things that I've had and visions and things like that. Here I have a wooden house, which is like a shelving unit. I want to get it painted and paint some runes and things on there. And then I've also got some crystals, which what have I got? I've got a mixture of things in there really. That was from a friend. But if you're wanting to know what any of the crystals are, you can ask. I might not remember, but you can certainly ask. I'm not quite sure what colour I want to paint this yet. The room that I have here is quite a neutral colour, but I do work a lot with blues and greens. It's very much a me colour. So I'm not quite sure whether to keep it neutral or to kind of go along that blue-green colour theme. So we shall see. And then this is the reason why you don't often see up here. Like I said before, I am not a neat and tidy witch. I am a rather messy witch. So I don't even know which is in this box here, apart from a flower headband garland thing that I got in Thornborough last year. I am going again this year for May Day weekend, so if you are going, I will see you there. I will be going with my fiance, and I'm hoping a friend and her partner, but we shall see. And then I've got a couple boxes worth of incense, which is just up the top here. I've actually got this one burning at the moment, which is Orange Blossom. So it fits in quite well with the coming of spring. It might feel very cold out there and we have had snow on the ground, but spring is coming. It's next month. We've gone past the beginning, the stirring, the quickening of life. So it is coming whether we want it to or not. And then this box has got candles in, lots and lots of candles. So yeah, I don't really often show you up there just because it is messy, but I thought it was time I kind of just sat down with you all for a little while and showed you. So my altar now sits outside, which is out here. And then on the back of my door, I have a beautiful besom, which I got from the White Witch box, and it's got, oh, I can't remember what that's called. It's on the tip of my tongue. It'll come back to me. But this came in one of the White Witch boxes. So it is hung on like a cord string, so you could wear it if you wanted to, but I hang it on the back of my door. I have a beautiful crescent moon necklace that, again, I don't really wear because it's a very long necklace chain, so it just hangs on the back of my door, and it makes a nice kind of witchy theme that kind of runs throughout my room, really. I have this one, which, oh, can you see? Never mind the rule of 3. And then my beautiful mermaid. If I can get my hands on her, there she is. So this mermaid is the sister of one that is on the book that was made for me by Crystal Moon Emporium. So when I'm meditating, kind of wanting those sea energies, mermaid energies, working with Aphrodite, I do hold this quite a bit. I haven't used it recently because I've had a lot going on, but it is here, so when I can get back into doing things like that, then I will certainly be using her a lot more. And then I've also got this beautiful ceramic, I think it's like a clay fired heart, but it's very, very pretty. Ignore the handle is changing. There's still a lot of work to do from when I moved in here a couple of years ago. So there's still quite a few things to be done. In terms of just general life, as I've mentioned, I am looking into priestess training. I'm actually looking at the Goddess Temple that's local to me. I'm waiting to hear back from them as to when the next wave of priestess training is actually starting. I have been exploring past lives, actually. I've been having some visions and some memories of something that has happened in a previous life, and I'm wanting to know more. I'm wanting to find out exactly what had happened and why all of a sudden I'm remembering these memories. So I'm kind of going down that path with the help of a friend, meditations and tarot and journaling and things like that. So I'm hoping to kind of get some more information on that and perhaps find out exactly why I am the way I am now, if that makes sense. But it's something that I find very interesting, and I'm hoping that it will open up some doors for me. I am getting married in just over 3 months. It's June, the day after the summer solstice, is when I'm getting married to my very much beloved fiance. So I've got a lot of work going on there, which is probably why you won't see me around for a while, because planning a wedding, I will not lie, is very, very hard. Everybody told me to make sure you are organised, make sure you know what you're doing. And then somebody said to me, it will pick up pace come January and you won't even know what day you're on. I was like, no, I'll be absolutely fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm organised. I've got a lot done. And then all of a sudden it really did pick up pace, and all of a sudden I know I've got things going on. I don't know what they are. I know when they are, but I don't know where I'm supposed to be. So I have reminders set on my phone so I don't forget what I'm doing, because it is quite hard. I'm not having a traditional church wedding. I'm not having a hand fasting in that kind of sense. It's just going to be family and friends for the actual wedding itself. I am looking at having a hand fasting, but that will literally just be me, my fiance, some friends, and just kind of celebrating. Whether I'll actually get to do that or not, I don't know. You can do hand fastings at Thornborough, but my connection to the sea and to water is very, very strong, especially at the moment, so I feel like I need to be by some form of body of water. So it's something that I need to look into there. My shop, Ocean Crystal, I haven't done a lot of work with recently, just because I am purely bogged down with everything. Working retail at Christmas and over winter, it's been hard, as I've had a lot of illnesses at work, which has put the pressure on us a lot more. So it's coming home and trying not to fall asleep on the sofa, never mind actually working on my own shop that I'm wanting to get off the ground. So I'm hoping to be able to get some work done into that recently, just because it's what I like to do. I've got some ideas kind of going around in my head, but at the moment they're just going to have to stay in my head, because I have got too much going on to be able to do anything with them. But I think that's about it. I hope you're all okay. I haven't spoken to some of you for a while. Let me know how you are. If there's anything that you want me to talk about, anything that you want me to film about, please do let me know. I will eventually get around to doing requests for videos. But yeah, I just hope that you're all okay. It's just been a quick catch up really about what's going on in my life and how my spiritual room has changed slightly. I was wanting to buy a garden shed to be able to move into that for a spiritual room, so I had somewhere that I could actually go and it was separate, and I'm not kind of introducing energies from something else into it. It's just purely as like a spiritual, almost like a temple room, which is what the energy I'm trying to create in here. But the room itself is just too small to be able to do that, because that's one side and that's my other side. So it's not a very big it's not a very big room. It's slightly jarring not actually having my working altar. I've got my goddess altar in here, which is what I tend to sit at to meditate and pray at and leave offerings for Aphrodite. But my actual working altar is outside in the bedroom, which is what I will draw tarot on and do kind of more big scale rituals and things with. Not that I've had much time to do that recently. The garden's an absolute mess, but yeah. So anyway, I'm rambling because I'm just watching the world go by. I apologise if you can hear some random drilling, banging noises. Somebody's doing something down the street. It's been doing it since this morning, and I'm now starting to get a headache, so it's lovely. But anyway, I'm still digressing. I hope everybody's okay. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to film about, and until next time, blessed be.